got the 6 wires run. Good morning. It is September 30th here in the back bedroom. I did make it to Home Depot last night. I haven't unloaded this from the car. Of course, now it is pouring down rain outside, but I'm gonna head out there and at least get the posts that I picked up and then get them glued in place back here. And then once they're all glued and up in position, I will move my activity to running wires, because that stuff is dried. We can start pulling those wires later. So we're gonna start figuring out how long the pieces should be and then put stopper blocks there. And after we get stopper blocks in, we'll glue the other pieces in and go from there. That's the plan. Later. There are the wall supports down to just below the desk. It'll be straight, and then it'll be straight a little bit underneath the desk, but actually that's probably about where the air conditioner line is going to be run. And then underneath that will be angled back towards the wall. The hole starts kicking in at that point. Let these guys dry, and probably won't do anything more in here until next week. Either going to break for lunch or do ducking or do wiring. Figure out in a moment. Later. I think I'm going to try putting in the 4-inch duct line. I want to drill that hole up there out maybe, which I got a new cutter, so you can watch me try to do that. Well, here, I'll unpack the cutter. Come on. There's that beast. Pilot screw. And this. Man, that's a monster pilot screw. I guess it's retracted all the way back in. It just won't go down any further. So anyway, that's the new one. Guess I'll get a pilot hole put in up there. It's probably going to be right about here. That's my goal. Okay, well, let me go muck with that later. So, of course, we're not going to do that because I didn't notice, but that's actually 100 millimeters. And 4 inches is actually 101.2 millimeters. Well, guess what? A 1.2 millimeter makes the hole too small. So I got to go up to 102 millimeter or 4 1/8. This is 3 inches and 0.9 or something, which doesn't work for me. Too small. The duct piece needs to go through it. Covers the outside of this thing. Ridiculous. You know, if you're going to sell a 4-inch thing, sell a 4-inch thing. Don't sell something that's smaller than 4 inches. Later. Okay, I finally figured out how to get my wires rolling so I can pull those 2 wires easily off the spool. And I've already stuck those 2 through the hole. So let me walk on back there. I labeled 1 roll forward and 1 roll aft. Oh, and here they are dropping through. This one is the forward roll. I'm going to start pulling these guys later. Okay, it's after lunch. We're going to start running some wires. I got 1 more outlet I want to put in there, and then I probably should put the hole in for the other side, and then we can take that wire all the way that way. So we're going to go ahead and cut this hole out. I've already marked it, and then we'll go mark the other hole. That's the current plan. Later. Okay, we got the port head wire, first wire run. I've left extra here because this probably is going to get moved down. And those 2 going on through there. This is the wet locker line, which is going to become the bedroom port outlets. And it's going to come from here and then go out. I've added another coupler there. And then I'm going to take it out right there and then drop it down. That seems to be the most efficient way. This, of course, is going to go from here on down to there, and then I got a new line which I'll pull in a little while. That'll drop to the box that's not there, come back up and go over to the other side. I'll drop it to that box and stop it, And then I will be pulling a couple really long ones all the way back into the master bedroom. But we're gonna take a quick break, talk to the wifey, so later. There, the first two wires run, one going to the port head and one going to the wet locker. When I get all the wires in, I will bring them up and over on that side there and drop them in.
Come on, put your hands together. Come on, come on. Hey!
Okay, we got the 6 wires run, at least the primary wires. So we got one going to the master stateroom to starboard, one going to the master bath, one going to the wet locker, which then goes to the port stateroom port. We got one going to the port head, we got one going to the master stateroom on the port side, and we got a port stateroom starboard. Go to where they currently end, we will work from there. The port stateroom starboard ends there, the port bath ends there. It's going to go to there. That one is going to go over one more to the other side to give an outlet. This is in the wet locker, and the wet locker is going to go in to that hole there, and once it gets through that hole there, it will drop down for an outlet there. It'll come across and an outlet over here, so there'll be those 2 outlets. This is the outlet you just saw on the other side, and then there's going to be another one probably in the closet and maybe on that wall there too. I may put something on the wall over here. And then this one right now, going down to that box right there, that's the master one. This guy is just coiled up right here. There's going to be a cabinet here, and so I think an outlet right here will probably be useful for anything you want to sit right here that maybe needs power, a fan or whatever. And then it will continue on into the office and provide 2 of the outlets in the office. And then the master bath, it comes all the way over and down and goes back, and it's back there for the toilet. And then from the toilet, it will come and go in this area, and then one also in that area, maybe 2 actually, one inside the medicine cabinet for your toothbrush or razor, and then one outside, and then the same thing set up over here. And then this one will continue with an outlet back there in that corner, an outlet in that corner. And then we're going to want an outlet in the garage, probably make it up high, and then we will run the rest of the way into the office so that the office will be split too. And it'd be nice maybe to also have an outlet there on the back side. That's it. I'm tired. This was a pretty unproductive week in my opinion. We did get these supports up, slowly getting this room together. Later. Okay, we are just about ready to go. Yeah, I have my wonderful headgear because it's pouring down. Well, not pouring down anymore, but it is still raining. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick final walk of the boat here. Make sure there's nothing glaring out of place. Dark up in the pilot house because everything's closed. Oh, still need to do that air conditioner up there. Let's see. Yeah, that's locked. Media room. It's relatively clean. Bedding all put up. This should all be dry now. Yeah, all nice and clean. And walk into the back. We did a little bit of work this weekend. There's all the new power lines coming in right there from that hole. There's a plug socket. A little cleaner in here. No, circulation should be turned up now. Yeah, I still think it's 77, and it just circulates every now and then to blow a little air around. Everything out of place. Most of these spots. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's all happy. No, the switch I want is way over here. So we'll take a quick look in here. Yeah, I got that one down. So, yeah. It appears to be. Looks like I need to cycle battery charger in here. Let's see if I can get to it. Come on. There it goes. And now let's see what the real state of the battery says. They're totally dead, all of them. Holy cow. There they go. Okay, so the two that said were completely full aren't completely full, and then the other one that was definitely way down, it's way down. But now maybe I'll charge them. Okay, and I want to do one quick bilge inspection back here. Let's do that here. This guy out of the way. Let's not have all this crap fall down in the hole. Jeez. Okay, yeah. I can't say I see any water down in there. Hopefully you don't see any on the camera. So it looks pretty good. Okay. So close that back up. And let's go turn lights out. Light. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think we are done with the walkthrough. We turn out this rear light. Already been down below and did everything. Let's see, we can kill that light. And we'll come up here. And let's see, I want to raise AC temps. Alright, set to 80. Pack cameras, move food, turn off lights. And this goes off. I just want the galley and I want them dimmed. There we go. Okay, later. Hopefully the guy won't be able to get here this weekend. This week we cleaned the hull.